Bala Sahib Thackeray said no. Then I said better, I quit Shiv Sena.
Yeah.
And you know, that time to come out of Shiv Sena was not an easy job. It was very dangerous to come out or to go against Shiv Sena. But if I would not have part with Shiv Sena, I would have become chief minister also.
Absolutely.
They always, say that Maratha community is so poor, this. So I say, this reservation is not made for the Garibi Hatao program.
Yes.
It's not a Garibi Hatao program. I have taken this work, not today. I left Shiv Sena on this cause for this cause only. कल क्या होगा? जो होगा सो होगा, देखा जाएगा. कल जैसा आएंगे वैसे लड़ेंगे.
Namaskar and welcome to HW News. I am joined by a very veteran leader who has been pursuing the cause of OBC as well as empowerment of the entire community and overall development of Maharashtra. He is no other than Mr. Chhagan Bhujbal, who happens to be the Maharashtra's Food and Civil Supplies Minister and also Samta Parishad founder. Sir, welcome to this news. We will have a range of issues to discuss, but I should shoot the first question, and that is going to be the obvious. Sir, what is the present status of the OBC reservation controversy which is on? And also there are news reports which are coming in from the Delhi that Rohini report is also going to be implemented. Can you throw some light on that, because you have been working this for the last almost 25 years?
Number one, as this Maratha community, and you know that in Maharashtra, this community is a ruling community in the districts also and the state-wise also.
Yeah.
Now, number of times, this committee, they have approached our OBC commission. Now, as per the law, if you want to get entry into this OBC class, you have to approach OBC commission. And then OBC commission, they have certain, things to check in. Checklist is there. And then they recommend to the state government. In 93-4, when this Mandal Commission was accepted by Congress party, then Chief Minister Sharad Pawar Sahib, I was also in the ministry. And in the rally of Samta Parishad at Jalna only, where the 1 lakh people's crowd was there, and we demanded that we want that in the state, this Mandal Commission's findings should be implemented immediately.
Yes.
And in the rally only, Pawar Sahib announced, yes, within 1 month, I will do it. Now, that time, some 230-40 communities were there in OBC class. In due course, number of people, number of small communities, they approached this commission, and commission found that yes, it's okay, and they recommended to government, and government has agreed to it. And now, at present, there are some 375 communities in OBC. Now, Maratha community, they approached Khatriya Commission, Bapat Commission, and Saraf Commission.
Yes.
But all these 3 commissions, they refused to accept their request. Well, still they were asking that no, we want the reservation. When BJP government was there, BJP Sena government, and Chief Minister was
Mr. Fadnavis.
Mr. Fadnavis. They said okay, and they came with this bill. I said nothing doing that. If this bill we pass it, and then definitely there will be problem for OBC class. So he said no.
Sir, just to have a clarity for the viewers, you said the bill basically recommending the reservation from the OBC category.
No.
Okay, then.
Separate.
Okay.
Separate. That's why I'm going to say.
Absolutely.
Then when I took the objection and talked to him, I was not in the government.
Yeah.
He said, okay, that he would be sending Chandrakantji Patil to meet me. And accordingly he came, Patil Sahab. And he said, what do you want? I said, look, I don't have any objection. You can very well give reservation to Maratha community. I don't want to send. But not in the OBC community, neither this scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. No, these classes should be touched. OBC, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe. Beyond that, whatever we want to do it. Accordingly, then they put a clause in the bill, and then the bill was passed, where it was said that all these communities will be saved and there will be no problem. And this Maratha community will not be given in this OBC or any other. So all this, they saved. This is all this. Okay. Then they went to, what do you call that, Gaikwad and the commission, and then they go to the High Court. High Court passed something and agreed to some things, and then they went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court said no. That Maratha community is a ruling community, and they said there was a total data before the court that all the sugar factories, they are from your community, all banks, all, whether milk producing these institutions or whatever, including the government.
Yeah.
That so many people, they became the chief minister from
Maratha community.
Maratha community, hardly 2-3 people from other communities. In the ministry also, always, at least 50% people, they are from Maratha community. On district level also, district panchayat or the block, everywhere, these people, they are in majority. So this community is not a backward. And they turned down it. Now, they started saying, okay, number two things were there. One, that is more than 50%. And second, Maratha community not eligible to get entry for the reservation. All of a sudden, now these people, they started saying that we want a reservation in OBC itself.
Yes.
Because 50% you cannot cross. There is, ceiling on it. So we said, no, nothing doing. That you all people, you have assured us. And the most important things, they always, say that Maratha community is so poor, this. So I say, this reservation is not made for the Garibi Hatao program.
Yes.
It's not a Garibi Hatao program. We got the reservation, or the scheduled caste people got the reservation. It doesn't mean that they are all become the rich people. No. It's not a Garib. People or the class who are depressed for years together, thousands of years, to bring them with the other people
To the level playing
To the
field
level
and also to
playing
the
field.
mainstream.
Mainstream.
basically. Yeah.
That something should be done. And that time, then in Constitution, Baba Sahib Ambedkar and the Parliament, they passed it. Yes, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe. And Baba Sahib Ambedkar
Yeah.
in what do you call it, section 340, 350, 41, 342. 340 is first for the OBC, that OBC needs a reservation, but for that, government should constitute one commission and do the survey all over the country.
Yeah.
Well, so what I say, these are the communities which are already depressed. They are, today I said, one Mr. Kamble or somebody is from the scheduled caste. In Mumbai or in Pune, he has got the property of 10 crores. Okay. Now also if he goes to his place in the village, he cannot sit with the other people. His house is definitely away from the other people. So that is the problem. So bring those people in the government, in the police, in the officers, in the IAS, in the government, in the MLA, Vidhan Sabha, that is assembly, in the parliament. This reservation is given. Like that only, OBC is also given the reservation. So how can you people say that ye garib hai, wo garib? And yes, poor people are poor. Yes, definitely. In Maratha communities also, many people they are poor. But for all these people, there are several things or several the central government and the state government
yeah.
schemes are there for their education.
Yeah.
If they are farmers, water schemes, or the fertilizer, these. Number of everywhere housing schemes are there. So all these things are already there.
Yeah.
In Maratha community, for their students, the hostels are there. If you don't get the admission in the hostel, that Maratha boy or girl will get 6,000 rupees per month.
Yeah.
What I would say that already, because they are poor, the schemes are there.
Yes.
This reservation is not the scheme for the Garibi Hatao.
Bhujbal Sahab, just want to intervene here. You hit the very right call. It's not a Garibi Hatao movement, but it is basically to bring the community in the mainstream, to have a level playing field and to empower them, right? But just then the question definitely arises, why Mr. Bhujbal always being looked at that he is an anti-Maratha? Why this kind of a criticism that you have to attract, and what's your reply to that? I know you have clarified repeatedly that you are not against Maratha. Why this kind of a kind of your projection is being made in a certain section of a media or maybe outside?
This thing, I think mostly I look at it as a political rivalry, because some people they do not want that Bhujbal should rise, and not all Maratha leaders or not all people, but some people they vehemently they attack on me. And the other day I say, not only me, which I do say, since last many years I said that Maratha should be given the reservation, but not in OBC. But same thing is said by Honorable Sharad Pawar Sahab, Congress Nana Patole, Ashok Chauhan, our Chief Minister Shinde, or the DCMs, Deputy Chief Ministers, Fadnavis and Ajit Dada. All people, all political leaders, they say, no, OBC should not be touched. Let them be intact. Why do you attack me only? So I say, this is all political. I don't know what else can I say. But some people, they want to pull me down,
Yeah.
pull my legs in politics also. So,
But you are undeterred by such kind of a criticism, right?
yeah, I have taken this work, not today. I left Shiv Sena on this cause, for this cause only.
Yes, because you were at the forefront for the implementation of the Mandal Commission
Mandal
report.
Commission.
Yes.
And at that time, particularly, Bala Thackeray said no. Then I said, better, I quit Shiv Sena.
Yeah.
And that time to come out of Shiv Sena was not an easy job. It was very dangerous to come out or to go against Shiv Sena. But I said, okay, whatever happened, we'll face it. And I faced it, not like that. So, last 30, 40 years,
You have been pursuing this cause.
I am pursuing for this. And not only Maharashtra,
Yeah.
in the name of Samata Parishad, Mahatma Phule Samata Parishad, in Delhi, Ram Leela Maidan, 3 lakhs people from
Huge.
all over the country,
Yeah.
they're all leaders, because parliament was going on, so all leaders, they came and they were also surprised, what is it? Then in Patna, that Gandhi Maidan, having the capacity of 7 lakhs people, full.
Yeah.
After Jayaprakash Narayan and Indira Gandhi, that we made the record there, crowd. Then Jaipur also, then UP, then Haryana, then Punjab, number of places I went and had rallies, and I said, yes, our OBC community should be given reservation as per Mandal Ayog recommendations. And I'm fighting for that since, and my people also. Yes, again. So it's not a question whether I am minister or no minister, I am MLA or no MLA, I am in the politics or no politics. For this cause, I am going to fight forever.
But sir, now in the present constitution, I mean, as you rightly said, every political party is definitely supporting that OBC should get reservation, Dhangar should get reservation, and a couple of others, Lingayats and whatnot. But as you rightly said, is it really possible with the Supreme Court judgment giving that 50% limit, you can't, ceiling, or what we call, you can't have excess in that, beyond that ceiling. So what's the way out according to you now?
It's simple. Look, that all these people together, they should approach, even they say Honorable Stalin, Chief Minister of
Tamil
Nadu, he had some 2 conferences from all these big leaders from all over the country, and I had also attended these 2-3 meetings, and I said the same thing. Let all of us should go to Prime Minister and ask him to increase to remove that ceiling of the cap of the 50% and make it 60% or 65%, whatever it is, as it is for economy backward class. You people have given 10% more, that is, you have crossed the limit of 50%. Okay, but that is for the economy point of view, the financial point of view. But for this, you can increase 10-15%, and if it is increased like that, then the problem of Maratha community in Maharashtra, this Patidar community in Gujarat, Gujar in Rajasthan, Jat in Haryana, Kapu in Andhra, number of problems at one stroke will be able to solve.
But is it possible now, as you have now joined hands basically with the NDA, you are a part of now NDA, do you really feel the Prime Minister and the BJP is quite serious, to hold a caste census? Because you have been very ardently propagating basically to have caste census. Now the Bihar has already come out, but BJP is still not. Even the state BJP chief has definitely said there is a need to it. But at the central leadership, it seems there has been a dilly-dallying. What's your view on that? And do you feel that the government will bring in a constitutional amendment to increase that quota limit?
The caste census also, we are demanding since last 40 years.
Yeah.
In 2010, we approached Supreme Court in the name of Samata Parishad, and we say that this from 2011, the census will start, general census in the country. Ask our union government to take this issue also, that let them find out how many what is the percentage of OBC in the country.
Yeah.
While doing this general census, they can do that also. So, Supreme Court asked the reply from the central government. Meanwhile, as my nephew Samir Bhujbal was a member of parliament, I said, "Well, you are a parliamentarian. Why don't you raise voice on the floor?" So he raised his voice, and fortunately, that time, Gopinath Rao Munde, late a friend, he was a BJP deputy leader. He joined hands with Samir. Then both of them, they went to approach various OBC leaders like Yadavs, then the Mayawati, Akhilesh, and Congress people and all. 100 MPs, they stood on the floor of the House of the Parliament and demanded it. Pawar Sahab also raised this point in the Union Cabinet and said, "Look, we have to do something." Pranab Mukherjee, he announced on the floor of the House that yes, we agreed with this and we will count it, we will have the caste census. What happened? That instead of doing this by the census commissioner, they have planned in such a way that all village census will be done by the your rural department,
Yeah.
state rural, and your this thing in the cities, urban development department of the state government. Okay, I said, whatever is something is happening, let it be. All these data were collected. And by the time they complete this work, it was 2016, Modi Sahab came in power and the data was given to this government, Union government. I remember that at that time also, Varun Jetli Sahab also said that we have received the this data of these OBCs, and definitely they are in the big problems, facing so many problems. But he did not declare the number of the people or the percentile.
So that means data remains still unrevealed, right?
Then, in 2017, some Vikas Gauri went to the Supreme Court, said that this OBC in Maharashtra should not be given reservation because empirical data is not available.
Yes.
Then Fadnavis, he was chief minister, and then he formulated one act, and but then he came to know that data is not, empirical data is not there. He asked for the data. Central government said no. Pankaja Munde was having that
Minister.
portfolio minister. She also tried no. Then, meanwhile, that our Uddhav Thackeray became chief minister. I was also in the ministry. We also tried. They said no, and the corona started. 2 years we could not do it. And there, from the Supreme Court, Khanwilkar Sahab's court, do it, otherwise do. And then we had to take the election in certain district without the reservation of BJP. Because you don't have data, you don't want to do. Now what happened? Madhya Pradesh elections of the, that local
self-government. Yeah.
Local self-government. And somebody going to the court. I said that Maharashtra, you have given this judgment. Now what about this? Madhya Pradesh, they also don't have it. The court said, okay, the same thing. Same judgment for you also. And then the BJP chief minister, Shivraj Chauhan Sahab, hurriedly he approached Delhi people and did some study on it. And then Tushar Mehta from the central government supported him, Madhya Pradesh, on the in the Supreme Court. They got the relief. So we also then approached the same route, and then we also got it. Okay, but not it is not. We are not fully satisfied because it is not 100%. We got it. Still, some problems are there. But what for this caste census is required? Why? Only for political reasons, or there are some other reasons also? Look, when Sumitra Mahajan, our former speaker of the parliament, when she was not a chairman but a parliamentarian, under her leadership, some 16 parliamentarians committee was formed.
Parliamentary Standing Committee was formed.
And they were asked to study the OBC problems.
Right.
They came with the report that OBC, they are in bad conditions. And as union government and state government, we are funding for this upliftment of the scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. And the same way, OBC should be given. But since we don't have the data of this OBC, the number, we cannot do it. Report submitted, and they asked Census Commissioner that you provide us the data when we go for the next census. Another committee was formed under the leadership of Manmohan Singh Saab. Chidambaram and Pawar Saab, they were also the member of the committee. Same thing happened. They said, yes, these people should be given financial help, their houses, their health problems, their education, their jobs, a number of things. But we don't have data.
Yeah.
Same thing, they also asked Census Commissioner, please, you provide us the data. So, not only for the political reason, but for all these reasons, day-to-day problems OBCs are facing. Their women, they are very much doing hard work. They are in the farms, don't have education, don't have good health, or number of all these things, as the other people they are also suffering from. So we want that data to collect and tell the union government and state government, look, now here is the empirical data, here is the number, now you provide the funds.
Absolutely.
That is the main problem.
So you are saying that this is not merely just a political issue, but this is also a must issue to empower and to improve the condition of the OBCs, right? And so my last question, in your political career, you had been twice a mayor, you have been a minister, twice you have been DCM. Unfortunately, you have missed the boat for becoming the chief minister or even the union minister. Twice you deserted your earlier bosses, sir. So how do you comment on this political journey? And do you really feel now you are repenting, leaving Mr. Sharad Pawar, who has definitely supported you, in bad times? What's the way ahead for you now?
If this is the case, and if I say yes, then I would say if I would not have part with Shiv Sena, I would have become chief minister also.
Absolutely.
Or in the second time, when Congress, our working committee took the action against Sharad Pawar and removed from the party, that time, had it been that I stay with the
Congress party,
and that time, all Congress big leaders, they were calling me, Mr. Bhujbal, you please come to Delhi. We are going to announce your name, yes, that you are our next chief minister.
Yeah.
So that time also I missed a bit and I say, okay, I will be with Pawar Sahab. So तो ठीक है, अभी क्या करेंगे यार?
But sir, after whatever the bad patch you had undergone, you were jailed for 2.5 years by the BJP-led government when the BJP was in power. And now, there has been a criticism that you and Ajit Dada have joined not exactly the BJP, but the NDA, deserting Mr. Sharad Pawar. How do you say that? What's your future politically? So, are you going to support Hindutva in the BJP style? What's your views on uniform common civil code? Are you going by their own theory, or you will continue to have Phule Ambedkar Shahi philosophy and also the secularism? Is BJP, is Mr. Bhujbal caught in such kind of a trap now?
Common civil code, so far we don't have any
Draft
data or anything before us. So it's very difficult to comment on it, right?
Right.
One thing we declared that we are going with the philosophy of Phule Shahu Ambedkar, that we are not going to part with. Let it be anything. तो हम तो हमारा रास्ता जो है फुले शाह अम्बेडकर का वो हमने लिया है. Now, why you just left Pawar Sahab? I said that in 2014 also Pawar Sahab wanted to go with BJP.
Yeah.
2017 also, again when Shiv Sena and the BJP government was there, these people have 5 days meeting on one of the industrialist house. Everything was decided that itna humko minister hai, itna hamara MLA, blah blah blah. Now at the last moment, then he said, Pawar Sahab, no, we cannot sit with Shiv Sena in the government. So BJP said that this Shiv Sena is our friend since last 25 years. We cannot remove them from the government. That was second. Then 2019 also, this Pawar Sahab had a talk and they decided to join BJP government. And that's why this BJP, they disagree with the Shiv Sena people to form the government.
Yes.
And it was all done before the Ajit Pawar.
Yeah.
So you know that early in the morning he went and took the vote along with the Fadnavis. That was the reason for that, because he knew that we are already committed that we will form government with you. And now Pawar Sahab all of a sudden changed the track. Now thereafter, so again in last 5 months or 6 months or before this, Shinde joined BJP. Before that also, Pawar Sahab and our party tried. But 11th hour,
He backtracked.
It's not that once it happens. All the MLAs, they have signed. All our party MLAs that yes, we want to join the government. Now what to do? And Pawar Sahab it's not that Pawar Sahab should have said no, not at all with BJP. Right from 2014, 5 to 6 times, these efforts were made to go with BJP. And one more thing, that if you can sit with Shiv Sena, why not BJP? Then I said, okay, let's do one thing. Agar all these people and majority MLAs, they want to join, let us go. If I say, no, I don't want to join. Now, you see, I'm not under pressure because I already had been to jail for more than 2 years.
Yes.
Now only the court case is there. And the major case, I'm discharged from the cases also. So now, because other people also, they said, no, we should go. I said, okay, I have to go along with all these people. But Phule Shahu Ambedkar philosophy, well, no MLA, no ministry, no politics, nothing. My Mahatma Phule Samta Parishad will go along with Phule Shahu Ambedkar philosophy.
Great. And just last question, Bhujbal Sahab. You have been a fighter all the time. You are a creator. You are an innovator. What's the way ahead for you now? I mean, you are at such a point that you have crossed now 75 years. What's the political future you are looking at?
You see, Sanjay ji, I never thought of it. कल क्या होगा? जो होगा सो होगा, देखा जाएगा. कल जैसा आएंगे वैसे लड़ेंगे.
Great. So I think on this positive note, we have a great conversation with a very veteran leader, Mr. Chhagan Bhujbal. He talked at length about the OBC issue without, what he is saying. It should not be. I mean, if at all Maratha has to be provided quota reservation, other, quotas should not be disturbed. But at the same time, he is saying he is in favor of providing reservations to Maratha. At the same time, he talked, it is not a Garibi Hatao movement, but it is a movement, or it is a kind of a policy decision to empower them, to bring them into a level playing field, and also to a mainstream. And last but not the least, he said his decision to join hands basically with Ajit Pawar and others by going with BJP is in the larger interest of the state, and also not without any making understanding or compromise to Shahu Phule Ambedkar. Sir, I think I will end this conversation in this positive note, and thanks a lot for sparing time with HW News. Thank you, sir. Namaskar.